to a gay couple in Gaza?
Executed according to Islamic law. Islam doesn't endorse gayism. Islam doesn't endorse homosexuality.
Okay, so would you like to see Sharia law in Canada replace Canadian law?
At some point it will. You know, because we have families, we are making babies. You're not. Your population is going down the slump.
That's
right?
Yeah.
By 2060, Muslims will be the biggest religious group the world over.
Right.
What are you going to do then?
Actually,
are you going to oppose Sharia even then?
During the Al-Quds Day protests in Toronto, we stumbled upon this gentleman. He's a Muslim who was taking part in the protest, and he was advocating that Canada needs to be ruled under Sharia law. And that would mean, of course, executing gays. Apparently, he didn't get Justin Trudeau's Diversity is Our Strength memo.
Okay, so you say that Israel was established on an empty, barren desert. Is that right?
I didn't say that.
Okay, so what's your point of view?
I'm looking at some of the signage. I see it says Israel is an apartheid state.
Yes, it is.
Well, when
What do you mean by apartheid? Apartheid means a state that separates, that treats people differently based on their race or religion. Right. So isn't Israel that?
there are even Arabs that sit in the Knesset in Israel, so I'm trying to understand.
But those must be house Negroes, house Arabs.
Oh, really?
Really? Yeah. You know that?
You know, I'm glad you said that and I didn't. That sounds very racist to me, sir. What would happen to a gay couple in Palestine, sir?
What?
What would happen to a gay couple in Gaza?
Executed according to Islamic law. Islam doesn't endorse gayism. Islam doesn't endorse homosexuality. Just like Canada doesn't endorse a lot of things.
And do you think that's good?
If I were to...
Do you think that's good, sir? Do you think it's good for gays?
In Canada, I would get executed, right? I would get prosecuted. In the same way, Islam doesn't approve of being gay.
I see. Okay, so would you like to see Sharia law in Canada replace Canadian law?
At some point it will. You know, because we have families, we are making babies. You're not. Your population is going down the slump.
That's
right?
Yeah.
And by 2060, according to Pew Research Institute, your research, by 2060, Muslims will be the biggest religious group the world over.
Right.
What are you going to do then?
Actually,
are you going to oppose Sharia even then?
Well, you know what? I'm very appreciative of the honesty. We don't usually get that. So you do support Sharia. You do want a Muslim majority nation in the West End, correct?
Just like you had a Muslim, a Western majority nation in a land of Native Americans, one day we can have a Muslim majority nation here in Canada. Right in your face.
I see. So are you saying we are all living on occupied land right now in Canada?
Yeah, we are living on occupied, from the natives' perspective, we are.
Well, shouldn't we all leave then, going by your philosophy?
Yeah, if the natives were, you know, like if they had the power to kick us out, they probably could.
You could always voluntarily leave in solidarity of the natives, sir.
Would you leave in solidarity with the natives?
Well,
if you leave, the way you live in solidarity with the natives, I'm also going to leave.
I'm just trying to get my head around what you just said, that you don't have any problem with gay people being executed just because of their sexual orientation. I don't understand that.
I don't have any problem with Muslims being executed just because of being Muslims.
That does not happen, sir.
It happened to me. It was very...
Wait a minute. You were executed? You're back from the dead?
No, I'm not from the dead. I'm just saying, I despite being a Canadian citizen, like I'm telling you my own experience, at times I've been treated unfairly.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
No, really, I'm sorry to hear that.
Muslims in Canada get treated unfairly every single day, whether it's job, whether it's admission in universities, whether it's something else. You know, there is unfairness. There is racial profiling here.
But see, I think that's the difference between you and I. I don't want any unfairness, even because you're a Muslim. But at the same time, I don't want to see people being executed for their sexual orientation.
Okay, why?
Why would you want that, sir?
No. Why would you not want people like, you know, it's because of these abnormal sexual orientations that your population is going down the slump as we are growing everywhere. And whatever the gay people are doing is against the commandments of God. If you do anything against the commandments of the Queen, even if you swear at the Queen in the court, do you get punished or not? Don't you think it's unfair? It's against free speech to swear at Queen? to swear at Queen in the court? If I were to walk into a Canadian court and swear at your Queen, will I be prosecuted or not for that?
Yes, sir, but I think there's a difference between, hold on, I want to answer your question. I think there's a difference between a contempt of court issue and somebody being executed simply because of their sexual orientation.
Let us waste our time. Okay, what did you say?
I'm saying I think there's a difference between a penalty that isn't lethal, perhaps a fine, in a contempt of court issue, as opposed to having a gay couple executed simply because of their sexual orientation. I think that is an incredibly hateful, and you're
From my perspective, even like the Queen is just a normal, just another human being like me.
Sir, who are these people whispering things in your ear? I mean, we're having a
He
discussion.
said to me to keep you busy.
Keep me busy.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Should I be looking over my back here?
No, so the thing is, just the way executing gay people sounds unfair to you.
You're not going to make a difference talking to Rebel Media. Don't talk to Rebel Media.
Why?
Don't, because look at their history.
Just because,
Look at
sir.
Rebel Media's history.
Look at our history, sir.
Look at Canada Land and look at Rebel Media. Look at Canada.
Yeah, look at Canada Land.
Yes, Canada Land has got you guys documented. Peace out.
In molecular biology, we call
Sorry,
it-
I'm sorry. It's always good in a very heavy discussion to have some comic relief. Anyhow.
biology, we call it like it's the different laws, different customs, right? At the very least, at the bottom line, you can think of it as different people having different customs, and you have to, respect different cultures and customs. At the very least, if you don't believe in God, and I'm pretty sure you don't. If you don't believe in God, at the least you have to respect. Just like I respect your law, I don't say anything like just for the sake of my own safety. I don't say anything against your Queen when I go to your courts. In the same way, you should also, like, if you are in a Muslim country, you have to abide by Islamic law, right? If you don't abide by Islamic law in a Muslim country, you get prosecuted. I'm not saying executed, you get prosecuted.
But sir, we have Canadian law here, and you say that you want Sharia law to displace Canadian law. That doesn't sound very
Once Muslims
respectful.
are in majority, you wouldn't have any other option, my friend.
Tell me this: do the vast majority of Muslims,
I don't want.
sir?
Could you please? No, I don't want to, buddy. I don't want to talk to a kid. I know what I'm doing. I've talked to the audience.
Sir, I'm just curious if the vast majority of Muslims want to live under Sharia law. I have met many Muslims who have left Muslim countries
Do you want to poll on
to.
whether or not Muslims want to live according. The thing is, what I'm saying is, if by 2060, as Pew Research Institute says, not me, not you, not anybody else, if by 2060 Muslims reach a decisive majority all over the world,
Which year? Sorry,
by 2060, you want me to show you
I mean
that
3 years ago.
2060,
Oh, 60. Sorry, I misunderstood you. No, but like I said, I have met several Muslims who left Islamic nations and are horrified to see those elements of those countries following them over to Canada and the United States. What would you say to them? Muslims that want to live a secular lifestyle.
You should go to your Queen and tell her to change the laws.
Change the laws to what, sir? To Sharia law?
No, change the laws to not allow any more Muslims to come to Canada. Like if you are bothered by Muslims, because we owe our allegiance and our loyalty first and foremost to our religion, not to the Queen. Okay. To be honest, when I went for my so-called oath, I was silent. I didn't say anything. It was your responsibility to make sure you got it out of me. So when I didn't say anything, I'm not liable to any. I know. That's why I'm keeping him busy here. Buddy, what's the problem?
You people seem so upset that all this honesty is coming out. Yeah.
You're what?
Just shut up.
Shut up.
Suggest
So
you
the
leave,
thing is,
please.
I'm keeping him
For
busy
real.
here. You go.
But this gentleman would like to speak with me.
Leave.
Why are so many people here rude, sir? We're having a civil
Yo,
discussion.
you're fake.
This is what Canadian culture teaches them.
Or what, sir?
I'm not gonna do anything. Just stop. Just get out.
No, you're very, very smart. You're not going to do anything illegal in front of the police. You're very smart. You're smarter than I thought you were.
Canadian culture that taught them. So
You might be talking me over to your side.
I'm going to throw everything back at you because this is what you get when you like the way you raise them, the way you teach them at school. This is what you get.
Hey, folks, the Rebel has a new app. Please download that app and take the Rebel with you.